Hello all. So we will see the workflow in this sickle cell mobile app 2.0.4. So this is our home screen. You need to first log in the app with the registered mobile number and set the MPIN. Once you will complete the login process, you will end up with this home screen. So here we are showing the count of total registrations done and synced by the users. We have three modules: registration, test report, view ad result. Registration and test report are the offline modules, means they can be operated even if you are not in even if you are in low connectivity area. You can enter the data in online state and offline state. For view and add result, you have to be in purely online state. You need internet connection to access this module. Next we have this note where you will get the notification. We have the sync button which you will click to sync the all the local data with this server data. Then we have these cards which will show the count regarding the unsynced records. So you can also click on these banners to check the unsynced record status. So we'll start with the registration. If the beneficiary has Aadhaar number, you have to enter the Aadhaar number of the beneficiary and verify it with the finger auth or face auth. We'll cover these in the next video. Or you can verify it with the OTP which will come in the beneficiary's Aadhaar seeded mobile number. If the beneficiary does not have Aadhaar number, then please click no. Just go through the terms and conditions, read it out to the beneficiary. If agreeable, then click on I agree. Choose the Aadhaar creation method. If you click Aadhaar, you need to enter the mobile number with the Aadhaar number of the beneficiary. Mobile number is the number where the SMS regarding the Aadhaar creation confirmation message will be sent, and the Aadhaar number, and verify it with the OTP which will come on the Aadhaar seeded mobile number. Suppose the beneficiary's mobile number is not seeded with the Aadhaar, or if it is not available with the beneficiary, then we have other options like demo auth. So demo auth, you need to provide details like name, gender, date of birth, state and district as mentioned in his or her Aadhaar card. So like I have entered my virtual ID. So instead of my Aadhaar, I'll enter here my virtual ID. I'll enter all my details like name, gender, date of birth, state and district. And I'll click on save and next. So all my details have been populated here. So name, gender, date of birth, mobile number, address, state, district, these will already be populated. Rest of the results have to be entered manually. If you select urban, you'll need to select the town municipality. If you select rural, then you'll need to enter the block and the village. There are two options, save and test. Click on save if you don't have the test details immediately available with you. Otherwise, you can click on save and test, which will directly take you to the test details form. Since I have clicked on save, I can see the records in the test reports. Here we have two sections, screening and confirmatory. So in screening, you can enter the record here and enter the screening test details. Suppose if you want to enter the confirmatory test details directly, you can click on this button, skip and enter confirmatory test details. Else you can simply enter the screening test details here. Select disease type, test method, sample collection date, result date. If you select positive here, this record will populate in the confirmatory list. I have selected positive. I am clicking it here. Now if I go to confirmatory, I can see my record here. Now I can enter the confirmatory test details. So now my information is successfully saved. Now if I want to check my record, I can go to view add module. I can enter, I can search using the mobile number, sickle ID, Aadhaar number or Aadhaar address of the beneficiary. Now these are my registration details. Now I can click on any disease and I can I can view the test details if already present. Basically I can see the last screening test details or the last confirmatory test details for that particular disease, or enter the test details if it is not there. So suppose I want to enter the repeated test details for this particular disease, I will click on view and I will click on enter test details. So I can see here the last confirmatory test details and the last screening. I'll enter here and again the test forms will open. I can enter the test details. Once you have entered the confirmatory details, the app will restrict you to add only the confirmatory test details and not the screening test details. Otherwise, you can enter the screening test details as well as the confirmatory test details. Next, I'll enter a data in offline state to show how it works. So I am entering now. It is saved in my local DB. I need to sync it. I can also monitor my unsynced details by clicking on these banner cards. So here we have two sections. If I am clicking on total registration, registration and test details, so if I want to sync this record individually, I can click on this green icon. If I want to update it, I can click on this update icon, or if I want to delete it, I can click on this red icon. Let's sync this detail. So my records have been synced successfully. Now if I'm searching my record, so here we may see three modules: click and upload image, seed APA and is card distributed. Is card distributed has been added in version 2.0.5 and it will be available on in higher versions. So if anyone is using the older versions of the app, may update the app through Google Play Store. Seed APA. So for those records for which APA ID has not been linked, we may see that APA ID and APA address fields in the table are showing as empty. So for these options, for these records, you have the option seed APA. Once you'll click on it, you'll find the same screen as we have seen during registration. If the beneficiary has APA, click on yes, enter APA and click on update. If the beneficiary does not have APA, then click on no and create APA by going through the terms and condition, agreeing on it and choosing the creation method. So the same procedure has to be followed as we have seen during registration. Next we have click and upload image. So for those beneficiaries who does not have Aadhaar and for which APA cannot be created in any way, so but the photo needs to be updated, so for those cases we have given this option click and upload image. Please note, if you are seeding the APA, then the profile photo of the beneficiary will automatically get updated for that particular record, and this option click and upload image will not be required. However, if for some reason you are not able to access the seed Aadhaar, you are not able to create Aadhaar for that beneficiary, and the photo of that beneficiary has to be uploaded. So for those cases we have this option. All you need to do is click on this option, capture the image of the beneficiary, and the image will get updated. You can check the changes by searching again in the view add module. So as you can see, the profile image has been updated in our server. Third is the is card distributed. So if the card distribution status has not been updated even once for that particular record, only then you can see this widget, you can see this module is card distributed. By default we are keeping it as no. So if the beneficiary has not received the card, then do not make any changes here. However, if the card has been given to the beneficiary, then check this checkbox and click on update. It is a non-editable module, so it can be done only once. Now if I search again, I may see here as the last field in the table as is card distributed as Y. So this is the flow of the mobile application.